Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video back here at Mercedes-Benz of Draper. And guess what? They have two brand new A35. In this video, I'll show you guys the 2020 AMG A35 4MATIC. Take a look at the exterior, the interior, listen to the sound from the engine. Now, if you're new to this channel, I create weekly Mercedes videos. Go right ahead, subscribe for weekly videos and find your dream car right here on this channel. Here we have the 2020 AMG A35 4MATIC. Performance and handling features an AMG enhanced 2-liter inline 4 turbo engine producing 302 horses with 295 pound-feet of torque. Let's go for a drive. I have another video of an A35. Make sure you check it out. It's a black A35. This one here has the aero package. Now in this video, I'll show you guys all the interior features of this A35. Take a look at the exterior and also listen to the sound from the engine. Again, this is a brand new A35 AMG. This one has the aero package, which means it has a larger front splitter, larger air intakes, magnificent rear diffuser, and Aeroflex, which I'll show you guys in a minute. So first thing is the handbrake is right here. So right now it's engaged. It says park right here, and I'm gonna disengage it. And this is your gear lever right here. So right now it's on drive. I'm gonna put it at a different location so we can do a full review of this A35. Check this out. It's got the flat bottom steering wheel, magnificent interior with this AMG badging on the right hand side. Feels like a true AMG, very solid. Let's go right ahead and park this baby. Put this car in the delivery bay, and then we're gonna do a full review where it's less windy compared to the outside. Now, I know 90% of the viewers on this channel are not subscribed. I want to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button and be a part of this channel. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and watch it to the end. Now, let's go and listen to the sound from the engine on this A35. Let me know what you guys think. Again, the engine performance on this car is 302 horses, 295 pound-feet of torque. It's a 2-liter inline 4 turbo engine. This is the 2-liter inline 4 turbo engine from Mercedes-Benz AMG producing 302 horses with 295 pound-feet of torque. It's a gorgeous design, compact, not a whole lot of cables moving around. Let me come right here so you can really appreciate the design. I love this single stripe red, and it says right here AMG in silver. Very unique design. And your battery sits right here. Believe it or not, I have a Mercedes C-Class and the battery lasted 13 years. Guaranteed these ones will last for a long time. This is the 2-liter inline 4 turbo engine. Let me know what you guys think about the engine on this car. Again, this is a 2-liter inline 4 turbo engine on the A35. Starting at the very front, you can really notice the design elements on this A35. This one has the Aerodynamics package as well as the AMG Night package. Now, what does that mean? The Aerodynamics package offers you a larger front splitter with larger air intakes on this car. You can really start to notice the design elements on the car. You have Aeroflex, right here, which give it a very aggressive look. What I love about this car is you have a ton of aerodynamics features. You can really notice the high gloss black Aeroflex on this car. And if you stand at the center, you can notice the gap on the lower part of the car. The night package offers you the high gloss black elements which flows right through here. And then this is the A-shaped front splitter. And then you have the twin bar horizontal on the grille with the active distance distronic systems going right here in the center of the Mercedes emblem, which works very well with your radar tech at the very top. Therefore, really appreciate the front design on this AMG A35. It kind of looks similar to the CLA 45, which I will do a video on this channel in the next couple of weeks. I have the key right here. You will notice these are multi-beam LED lamps. There is one eyebrow at the top, and then you have 3 headlamps right in there. It's a very gorgeous car from the front, very aggressive. Check out the other multi-beam LED headlamp right here. Taking a look at the side profile, this exterior color is the mountain gray metallic. It's a very gorgeous exterior color. This car is sitting on 19-inch rims. These are twin spoke AMG performance rims with black accents. Let's take a look at the size on these tires. These are 235/35 R19. These are 19-inch rims. Silver brake calipers. The rear brakes are perforated because of the AMG night package. You have this high gloss black element on the side of the car. Take a look at the front rims as well. Twin spoke AMG high performance rims. Silver brake calipers with AMG branding. These are 4 piston brakes. And take a look at this, guys. This is a new design rims, and if you notice right here, there is a groove inside the rim. It doesn't go flat, but there's almost a groove right here inside the well of the rim itself. And that's the new design. Offers you more quiet ride comfort. This car is sitting on, these are Pirelli tires, 235/35 R19. These are 19-inch rims. Love the black accents with the Aeroflex, courtesy of the Aerodynamics package. You have 4MATIC turbo inscription on the side. If you go to the other side, you also have turbo 4MATIC Plus. Because of the AMG night package, you have black side mirror housings. Also have high gloss black elements around the windows because of the AMG night package on this car. The A35 does not have the AMG power domes, which usually go right here at the center. They run along compared to the other more aggressive AMGs, CLA 35 or GT63, which have the prominent power domes. You also have chrome door handles. Standing from the side perspective, magnificent looking rear LED taillights. New design, larger on the outside and pinches out in the center of the trunk. rear tail lights. I really appreciate the rear tail lights, LEDs. The A35 has the rear spoiler. The Aerodynamics package offers you an even larger rear spoiler, which is more defined compared to the other A35 I have reviewed on this channel. You have A35 inscription on the right hand side, AMG on the left. Mercedes logo goes in the center. Appreciate the design of the rear spoiler as well. Look at that, guys. This is magnificent. Tell me what you guys think about the rear diffuser. I know you have a lot of comments about that. Looks exactly the same as the one on the CLA 45. Love these high gloss black elements and aero features on the rear bumper itself. Circular tailpipes. You have one on either side. Guarantee those are real compared to some of our other competitors, the Audis, which tend to have some fake tailpipes, but these are real. Really appreciate the design from this perspective. Let's take a look at the trunk space. You have more than enough room in the trunk, and believe it or not, you can fit a bunch of skis inside this car. If you drop that part of the seat, the center part of the seat, and then your skis can be able to fit in. You have AMG branded floor mats, and you have a small package here, first aid kit. Unfortunately, this one does not have the electronic trunk close, so to close your trunk, you pull on this lever. Let's take a look. You have these gorgeous LED lights back here for your license plate, but let's close that. And that's how that rear looks like. I think it's a magnificent rear on this car. I'm just gonna do a walk around so you can really appreciate the design back here. Let's take a look at the rear seating. You can sit 3 adults here very comfortably. Where you have your cup holders. There is another one inside here. You have some side netting right here. You have speaker system at the top and at the bottom. That is your rear seating. Let's go to the other side. Perspective should be the same on this car. Check it out. That's the rear seating arrangement inside this car. Good quality material. I love every bit of this car. This is actually leather wrapped right here. Feels very good to the touch. It has the gray contrast stitching on this car. The interior is leather with the gray contrast stitching. You can really see the mark of quality on this A35 from Mercedes-Benz. Make sure let me know what you guys think about the rear design, and also let me know what you think about the rear seating on this car. At the very top you have a sunroof. At the very top you have a very large piece of glass which lets you just enjoy the drive. Up here you have your different emergency options as well as your reading lights. Controls up here are your lighting options as well as your emergency services. So you have an SOS button right here. Your lighting options are also up here. There's one button here for opening the moonroof, and we'll go ahead and open that. And once the moonroof opens up, you can see you have a very large piece of glass at the top, which sticks out from the inside. What I love about this is that you have this filter, very soft material, which allows the wind to just go over, as well as catch debris if you have leaves and things like that, which prevents it from getting inside because of the airflow. So this is your moonroof, large glass which spans and sticks out on the roof of the car. Let me stand back so you guys can really appreciate that design. Love how it looks back here. Wouldn't you agree? It's a fantastic A35 AMG. So when you're cruising down the street or on the highway, on the freeway, this is the look, and that's how the car looks. Taking a look at the interior, you have a very gorgeous, distinctive look on this A35. You have very iconic Mercedes branding, AMG on the right hand side. Love the diagonal stripes, black and silver. They match the exterior and parts of the inside aluminum pieces very well. Taking a look at the passenger's perspective, you have memory seating, 1, 2, 3, and also you have one circular air vent at the top here. You have 3 air vents in the center. Your climate control options are down here. Driver's perspective, iconic Mercedes AMG performance steering wheel, finished in a gorgeous Alcantara material as well as leather at the very top. And that is a magnificent LCD display. Center part of it is actually touchscreen. You have your instrument clusters on the left, as well as your center display on the right. Now on the performance steering wheel itself, you have options on the left and right to control each of those displays that you see at the front. And down here you have performance pedals, which lets you have a better control of your vehicle, and your foot is not going to slip down there. You also have storage down here. You have a speaker system on that door. There is one right here on the frame, same as on the other side. You have a speaker system, circular air vent on the other side, and you have a speaker on the door itself. Therefore, really appreciate the design and the interior of this A35. It looks absolutely stunning. This is a view from the passengers in the back. So as you cruise down the freeway, this is what you see when you're sitting back on this A35. Right here you can see the driver's perspective. You have this gorgeous Alcantara Mercedes-Benz performance steering wheel, which has a flat bottom. Very solid, feels absolutely gorgeous. Alcantara as well as leather. It has black stitching on the inside of the steering wheel. It does have the paddle shifters back here. Let's turn on the power so you can really see the interior and the MBUX system. You have paddle shifters. This is your downshift, and then you have your upshift. I'm going to start the car. On the steering wheel itself, you have controls on either side. These controls on the left control this display here, and then the controls on the right hand side control this side of your display. Take a look at the perspective from the driver's side. You have AMG branding right here. On the passenger side, I love how these stripes travel diagonally on the upper dash. You have airbag systems at the top here. This has the gray contrast stitching at the top. You have a speaker right here on the frame. And then on the other side, you have another speaker system right here. Circular air vents. Driver memory seating, 1, 2, 3. That's your memory button. Then you have heated seats. I love this aluminum finish over here. You can really appreciate the design, the gray contrast stitching flowing throughout the dash. And the side here, take a look at your window options. They're down here. This one lets you open up and close your side mirrors as well. Love the quality. You can also roll in your side mirrors using that button. So this here lets you roll out your side mirrors just like that. Now let's take a look at the interior options on the A35 MBUX system. All the controls are literally down here. This is your trackpad for controlling all your options. On the center display up here. Really appreciate the design, the perspective from the passengers. This control pad feels like a mouse, provides you with the haptic feedback as you would actually get on your smartphone. You have your home button right here. If I press that, if I move left or right, press home, takes me back to the starting position. This is also touchscreen, so you have your phone, radio, media, comfort. You have performance, Mercedes Me and apps.
What do you want to do?
Hey Mercedes, I'm hot.
I'm sorry, I can't set the temperature at the moment.
That's because the car is off. Then you have your settings. So let's start from the most right menu option. So you have your assistance, vehicle, light, system, operator's manual. So instead of looking at your paper manual, you have one loaded up here electronically. You have vehicle settings, which gives you seat adjustments, acoustic lock, all your door options. And as you move, if you go to automatic door lock, it shows you which part of the car that feature controls. Automatic side mirror folding. You also have a standby mode, automatic door lock, acoustic lock, seat adjustment. So you have easy entry, which means if you open the door, the steering wheel moves up, allows you to get out of the car. Let's go back to home. This is one menu I love a lot. It's the AMG Performance menu, which allows you to choose your dynamic select options. If I start the car, I'll show you more features on that. You have vehicle, engine, consumption. Let me start the car. We can take a look at those options. I'm gonna go back home, then I'm gonna go to AMG Performance. This is where you see all your vehicle data, dynamic select. And again, these are touchscreen. As you change the options, it shows you what really happens. You have performance, engine torque, engine oil temperature, transmission oil temperature as well, which means as I rev the car, you can see what happens, see different metrics. Let me turn off the climate control. You have fuel consumption up here as well. Going back to the home position, you have comfort, which offers you seat kinetics. Therefore, you can adjust your seating position and style as you prefer. So you may have different drivers in your household. You may have your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or someone else in your household, your daughter, your son. They may want to adjust their own seats and make use of the memory seating on either side to remember your sitting position. Let's go back. This car has ambient lighting. You can select the different colors. You have multicolor, you have ocean blue, which right now changed to ocean blue. You have purple sky, you have red moon. When you really want to go out, have some fun, you want to turn that on, and that's the red moon. I think we'll leave it at that. You also have multicolor animation, and you have different effects for your car once you get in. Let's go back to home. Media is just your media center, radio, and then telephone. The other feature I love on this car, if I swipe up, you have themes. What this really means is you can look at, if you want to travel, you set the trip theme, and it changes all your displays at the front at the touch of a button. So you can look at your reserve fuel, your instrument clusters. You can also change this to show your maps. Then you have a lounge theme. Lounge theme is for media, and if you want to relax, it minimizes everything else, presents you with a minimalist look. Let's go back to the themes. You have your standard theme, and that's your standard theme. Offers you more vehicle data and metrics that you can look at. Let's go back, swipe up. You have your racetrack. This car does come with a racetrack package, and this is how it looks. All the dials change up, and with this control here, I can control this part of the display as I mentioned before. And as I rev the car, you can see all your different options. And then dynamic select starts with Sport Plus. Go to Sport, Comfort, Individual Mode, and Slippery. This is a view from the other side, passenger's perspective. Memory seating 1, 2, 3. Speaker system down here. You have one indicator which lights up as you open the door right here. Aluminium door sills with AMG branding. Love the seats, very comfortable seats. Love the gray contrast stitching on the black leather. Taking a look at the center console, you have a bunch of options down here. You have dynamic select, your media control for your volume, mute on and off, navigation map, radio, media, and telephone. Traction control off is right here. That's the interior on the A35. If you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for weekly Mercedes videos. I know you guys want to find your dream cars. Make sure you hit subscribe. And before we leave, let's just do one walk around on this A35 in this magnificent mountain gray metallic exterior color. And as we sign off, the retail on this car is $54,720.